So imagine you working a job that's draining your soul away. Your husband low-key talking crazy because he's paying most of the bills, so he feels like he all machismo. And then a few months later, you make more money than him. So I need y'all to hear this. And I mean, really listen, because if you ever felt tired, overwhelmed, stretched thin, and to capacity, like life is just taking your life source away, this might actually be for you. Because this woman that I'm about to introduce you to, this phenomenal tax preparer, she had a husband, kids, a full-time job, and she was in school. I mean, not playing. And if you like real story times like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I don't just be talking, baby. I be telling real life situations that can actually change how you move. So when I tell you this lady was exhausted, I mean exhausted. I mean, she would work so many hours. I'm like, girl, all this overtime, I'm gonna need you to take a vacation. Like, I would have to tell her, you need to call off work. And then going to school on top of that, to come home, to be a wife, to be a mom. Like, ladies, I know you know what I'm talking about, because I've been there, done that myself. Like, at what point do you get to exist? Because that's what nobody talks about. Jobs will literally consume your entire life and still not pay you enough to breathe, especially if you're living in good old California, because baby, we over here at the gas station and grocery store making life decisions. Now let's talk about this part that people don't like to say out loud. Her husband, you know, after a while, the husband started acting a little funny bunny, started acting a little different, because now it's like he the main one bringing the money in. So the tone changed, you know, the respect aspect shifted. He feels like, you know, you're supposed to submit to everything that I want and that I say, because I'm the one that's the primary breadwinner. And you know how that goes. But there would be little comments here and there, you know, little slick energy, little knick-knagging and stuff. Like, you're not doing enough. You need to step it up. Mind you, like I said, she is a mom. She is a wife, taking care of a household, working a full-time job, and going to school. Like, full plate, but you're not doing enough. And then one day, she was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm mentally checked out. You know, she just had a moment where she was just ready to just shut it down, because it's like, I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything that I can, and it's just still not enough. So that's when she said, I need something that's going to actually pay me, something that's going to give me control of my time and of the type of money that I want to make. And that's when she actually found out about learning taxes, because at the end of every tax season, I always start like a tax training or a tax boot camp to help those who want to get into the tax business or have an existing tax business be able to scale their existing business by providing certain systems and operations that they can structure into that business. And real quick, if you're still watching and you have not subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that button, because this is where it's about to get real good. So she learns this new skill, okay? She got the tax laws down, took the classes, everything, flying colors. I mean, went in, started doing tax returns that season. And let me tell you something. That first season, from January to April, that's 3-4 months, she made over $30,000, okay? Not in a year. Not working 12 months, bread. And then the next year, it got even crazier, because now her old clients are coming back, and then of course they're bringing somebody, and now she's also getting new clients. So you got old bread, new bread. So now it's not just about the money, it's momentum. And remember all that little sideways energy at home, that little shaky bakiness? Yeah, that changed too, because now she's making more than him. Now it's like, don't talk crazy to me. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but don't play in my face. We're gonna have some respect in this house. And this is why I always say it's not just about the money, it's about options. Because when you have your own income stream, your confidence changes, your boundaries change, your whole life shifts. And this is literally why I teach people how to run a tax business. Not just doing taxes, but having the software, having the systems, having the CRM and the structure. So this way you're not guessing, you're actually running it like a business. And when you're able to actually start hitting the ground running without going through all the trial and error, you can make money instead of losing money with those trial and error lessons. So if you ever thought about learning how to make money doing taxes or even starting your own tax business, make sure you put in the comments tax or DM bootcamp and I'll send you more info. Because working all year just to survive, when you could make a whole salary in just a few months, yeah, I'm not doing that and neither should you.